Hey guys, Kay from Asian Boss. What we found out is that the cultural gaps between Asia and the West is still huge. So we decided to have some fun today and ask people from the Western culture ridiculous questions about Asia. This time, Japan. So Hello Kitty has become the national mascot of Japan. What do you think of that?
I think that's probably correct.
Yeah, it's probably the only really thing that we know out of Japan. Japan is quite big, so yeah. Oh, I think that's pretty stupid. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a little bit different.
You guys don't like Hello Kitty?
Not really, no.
Most recently, Hello Kitty has become the national mascot of Japan for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics.
Okay.
What do you think of that?
Each to their own. I think that's amazing. No objection.
Why Hello Kitty, do you think?
Because it's so common amongst the culture there, so it was obviously a good choice for them.
I think it's very Japanese. They're like very into the kawaii kind of thing.
Is that really true?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's a strong mascot.
Yeah.
I think it's a kid's toy and a kid's brand. That's all I really have to say about it.
Surely they'd have something more patriotic than Hello Kitty.
The Japanese government has just banned wearing kimonos, the traditional Japanese clothes, in public because they were too sexy. What do you think of that?
I think that might be a bit too conservative.
Yeah, I think it's interesting if it's something that's traditional to that culture to not be able to wear it. So I think that's a bit interesting.
No, I think kimono is a beautiful thing. Every time I saw a kimono, I thought it was gorgeous. I think people should wear it whenever they want to wear it.
In Japan?
No, that's
What?
stupid. No, it's part
Because
of the culture.
because it's too sexy, they say.
Too sexy?
Sexy. What do you think about that?
Surely there are people who are walking around Japan with far more provocative clothing today.
Girls that wear the little short skirts. Harashuku? No?
Harajuku girl.
Oh, I know when I was in Japan, I wore one and loved it and was part of the culture. So it seems weird that they're trying to ban it because it's too sexy. I think they should do that.
You know, one of the things is like I think it's going against women's rights and so on.
Yeah, of course, if you want to wear that, then that's your prerogative and that's their cultural dress. So it's a bit confusing to me why they would do that, but
I understand. Just a few weeks ago, Japanese scientists has made a major breakthrough in the area of genetics, and they can grow reptiles to the size of dinosaurs, like Godzilla. But do you think they should go ahead with this experiment?
Yeah, why not?
For me, I think I don't think it's a good idea.
I think if they wanted to go to war, maybe.
Yeah, I think if there's a purpose maybe, but I don't know what the reason would it be for, so yeah.
It's like a risk to the globe as like a whole community. Not just Japan, but like everyone's at risk to that. So yeah, agreed.
I mean, I also wouldn't want, you know, buildings to be damaged too.
I think that just shows how great they are with ingenuity and being able to do that, but I don't know whether it's a good idea in the long run to have.
I mean, you don't want things to go like Planet of the Apes or
Really thought of, or we turn back into Godzilla.
Or as long as they know how to like kill it if it gets out of hand. Like we don't want like a Godzilla scenario.
It was in a contained environment, maybe. That'd be cool.
But I mean like animal rights.
All right, thank you guys so much. Now, all the questions were fake.
Oh my god! What is this I was gonna say?
Not true.
Okay.
But the reason why we did this is because a lot of people don't know about like Asia or Japan or so on, and we just wanted to raise cultural awareness in a more interesting way.
Well, I mean,
So
they
are we
can make
going
it.
to be famous?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh,
We'll put you on.
sick.